Hey guys, my name's Justin, and this is my video response for facing gay bashing. Super excited because it's the second time I've trying to do this video response because the first time it didn't really work. It was really laggy, so gonna have to delete that. But all right, so really my whole gay bashing experience started out whenever I was in second grade, elementary school. Pretty young. Kid named Nick. He was, a cool kid at the time, and I didn't even know what gay meant. But he was just calling me that. And, obviously, I was a little kid, and I understood that it was, not supposed to be the cool thing. So, it hurt, and I didn't have too many friends in elementary school and even in high school. I had two really good friends that I just hung out with, and that was it. Once I got into high school, I tried the whole dating girls, and didn't really work out for me, quite obviously. So, got a couple good friends out of it, but that was that. So, I ended up actually telling one of my exes that we became good friends after that I was bisexual. So told her and my other good friend. So I came out when I was in like 9th grade, and they were really the only ones who knew. Obviously, everyone suspected because I'm not the straightest acting of people, which isn't really that big of a deal. But so during high school, kids are cruel, and they all thought it was really cool to pick on me. I grew up in a small hick town. Everybody was very closed-minded. I just really had to deal with the basic, oh hey faggot, kid's gay, all that stuff. It hurt, but there's a lot of social exiling that came with the territory. Couldn't talk to this person because if they were associated with me, then they were automatically gay, and so they didn't want to put themselves through that, so they'd stay away. And that I think hurt the most because it really limited my friends' choice. I could only have a few friends, and luckily though, they stuck with it and helped me out. So I didn't have much self-confidence in high school at all. I thought I was really ugly, and obviously the lack of friends didn't help that out any. And I went through like this whole emo gothic stage where I wore a lot of black, wore a lot of anime clothing. Wasn't embarrassed at all about my anime obsession. So that was fun. That was my 9th and 10th grade years, and but I gained a few friends through that, and so my 11th grade year I really became involved with the chorus, and got a lot of friends in that. Had a pretty good support group, like of friends that had my back and I could really vent to, and they helped me out in tough situations. So that was fun. Kid Nick, who started picking on me in the elementary school, he continued in high school, obviously, and ended up graduating with but during my senior year, he would always walk down the hall with his friends and be like, Justin, in the stereotypical gay voice, and making fun of me that way, which I just ignored, which I did most of the time after a certain point once I realized it really doesn't matter what they think. But then it just kept getting worse and worse and worse, stuff followed me into the locker room. People were just being jerks. And this one time, a new kid was in our school, and he was changing beside me, and somebody in the locker room was like, hey, do you know that kid's gay? And as soon as he said that, the kid grabbed his stuff and went to the other side of the locker room. So I was always changing by myself in there, and, which was fine by me because it wasn't worth anything looking at. Wow, maybe I should try saying that again. Anywho, it was just, you know, a crappy experience. And um, so yeah, actually, there came a time where I was at a point in my life I was like, this is stupid. You know, why does this have to continue? I really didn't understand why they would, you know, pick on me other than, you know, just because I was gay, which is a terrible reason to pick on anybody. Um, you know, it's like, it's, I don't know. It's like you're born with it. You know, it's not like woke up one day and was like, hey, you know, I'm gonna be gay. No, it wasn't. So, um, I ended up, you know, they'd be walking down the hall saying something smart, you know, just being jerks, and I'd go along with it a little bit, I guess. Um, but it had the desired effect. So like whenever they're like, "Hey, Justin," I'd be like, "What's up, Nick?" And so it's like it actually made them feel more awkward than anything. And they eventually they stopped that. I ended up messaging Nick a couple weeks before we graduated on Facebook or MySpace or something like that, and you know, asked him what started it all. You know, like why, what are the reasons, what fueled the fire? Because you know, told him he made my life a living hell for years, um, which is ridiculous. And he actually messaged me back and apologized. He didn't realize. He said he didn't realize how much it bothered me, and that like in the hall the next day he was just like, "Yeah," like he just kept walking by. So that was good. Um, but you know, so I guess my advice for the whole gay bashing situation, if you're going through it or see it happening, just you know, really help that person out if you see it happening, or really rely on your friends to help you out through the situation. You know, find a good support group within your friends that you can trust and who really have your back. I know that's really helped me. And you know, ignoring it, I mean, it does sound lame, but what are they going to do with it? You know, if you ignore it, they can't really build on it or anything. So um, yeah, I mean, I've gotten into a few fights about it, but um, I didn't initiate it. So you know, violence doesn't solve anything. But so on that note, I guess I really don't have much more to say. Just subscribe to this guy. He's pretty good opinions, and I don't know, you can end up watching him for hours, I guess. Just a whole bunch of different videos, and I'm sure I'll video reply on a few others. So, alright, well, next time, I guess.